Alright then, y'all. Alright then, y'all. We're gonna do one more little segment here. We'll talk about a few things: divisions, keeping the word in your heart, streets, people trying to be what they're not. This time, we're gonna discuss a little bit about. It's on my heart to talk about it. Y'all knuckleheads that are so devastated over the small things and not looking at the big picture. All right, we sin every day. We're sinners, saved sinners, SNS, saved sinners. Okay, we sin every day. Thank God we have Jesus, so we're able to be redeemed. We know this already. Okay, but if you think you're going to hell because you hit a cigarette, you think you're going to hell because you had a drink of alcohol, you think you're going to hell because you looked at a girl or whatever in a crazy way. If you think you're going to hell for that, y'all mistaking yourself. Okay, there are so many dudes out here who are doing so much more horrible stuff. God, see, God's the God of mercy. You know what I mean? God's the God of mercy. And if there's, I've seen in the system, our law of the land, how mercies happen. I've been on the receiving end of some mercy lately, of the law. And if the system has mercy, what more than God? God's a merciful God. So why am I going to sit here and think that God ain't going to give me mercy like that? He forgives all. You ask forgiveness, you're forgiven. Boom, done, lock, over, wiped away. We don't want to believe that sometimes because we get caught up in our own little worlds. But real talk is, y'all need to stop tripping on some of the small stuff. People be calling people names, saying you don't know what you're talking about, blah 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 blah. Hey man, as long as you got Jesus in your heart and you know who you are in the Lord, why am I sweating it? Know who you are in the Lord?
Yep. See, like the whole thing, I think it's the whole thing is some of the churches, they really don't clarify it. Um, they don't understand that God died on the cross for a reason. And this is why I look at it. I look at it as why would God would give us rules that He know that we wouldn't obey, and that'll be impossible. If you read the Bible, see all the commandments. We do that stuff every day. That's what we do. That's how we live basically, and that's why He sent Jesus. Jesus had to die on the cross to save us. We need His blood to cleanse us, and a lot of people don't get that. And I think it's church's fault for not clarifying it, and they just want to, judge other people. And the way I look at it, only God could judge me, not y'all preachers, whatever. I mean, you could go ahead and point my faults, but don't try to judge me for the things I do while you go home and do the same. That's how I feel.
Most of too many people put these ministry leaders on this pedestal thing, and people not realizing that everyone human being. I hear a lot about it, man. I hear a lot about people not wanting to go back in the church because they've been hurt by a church or hurt by a ministry or hurt by somebody. I ain't going back in that place, man. They judge me. Man, quit the judging. Real talk. What happens is y'all start judging people because of the way they look, and they don't want to open up to you, and they don't. They won't. They will not open up to you the way you are. You acting. That's real talk. That's how it is. So, you guys, y'all church leaders, all y'all people out there nationwide, all y'all church leaders who have brought it to these kids and who have been hard on them. Man, tough love. There's a difference between tough love and just terrible love. Tough love is just being there and telling them the hard truth, but in a loving manner. Terrible love is telling someone they just ridiculously out of hand and really not giving them any type of peace. Jesus wouldn't do that, would he?
Nah, He's just gotta love, and He has a lot of mercy. And there's a lot of things that I've done in my life that I'm not so proud about. But if if I said anything to a preacher, I guarantee you he'll badmouth me all day, every day. I guarantee you also if I step my foot in the church, I guarantee he'll try to curse me out. But the real factor is if you look at let's like read the Bible, whatever. Jesus was around criminals, all kinds of sinners, and he, like he said, God told him that we're His sons, His little daughters and sons, and He's merciful. He loves us and He cares about us, and that's why Jesus died on the cross. You got nothing to worry about.
Real talk. That's what it is. It's kind of funny because people, even though we spoke it, even though we have told people, we've tried to plead our case about how God was and how why we are where we are. Y'all just ain't listening. Y'all just not listening. That's the bottom line of it. Y'all ain't taking what we saying for truth. It's written. Jesus done did it. He loved all of us. He even loved the ones that were hurting him. And y'all ain't listening. Oh my goodness. You're not listening. Why put God in a box and say God can't do this, A, B, C, and D? God could do whatever he wants whenever he wants. That's real. We acting like we can control God. Like we only want God now, here, there. Man, God is right behind you every day. Whether you do sin or not, he is right there. Feel bad for all y'all who are lost like that. Really feel bad. Because y'all just ain't listening. I'm telling you, y'all listening. Y'all think you have all the answers. Y'all think that you read the Bible cover to cover, you know everything about the Lord. Well, I don't know everything about the Lord, really. Not what you were telling me the other day. When you try to make a point to me, do you not act like you Mr. Mrs. Bible answer man, Mr. Bible answer woman? Man, I will never say I claim the whole Bible like that, 'cause I don't know the Bible like that.
I don't. No, I don't for a fact.
I couldn't. I mean, I could quote a couple of scriptures because they've been taught to me when I was a kid. But I mean, as far as me saying, okay, this topic's in so and so book and so and so chapter and so and so verse, I can't be doing all that because I don't know like that. But some of y'all be like, You y'all could talk to me like first this and this and that and it's those things and it's Samuel's and John's and Matthew and Revelations and Judges. And I'm like, wow, what you be doing on your free time? Y'all be studying this? Well, it's it's called piece by piece, man. That's spirit filled. You don't have to read it like a book. You can read it when God puts it in your heart, when y'all doing a Bible study or whatever. You know what I mean?
See, one thing about the Bible too is like you could read the whole Bible and read it again and find something new every time you read the Bible. I mean, that's another thing too. You can't just say you know the Bible and all because you really don't. Because all the things you are going through, you're still growing. No matter what, you're gonna have your struggles or some things in the Bible that you guys probably not haven't gone through yet. And then when you guys do, and there's your answer right there. And it's too much. I mean, it's a lot of teachings in there, and it's never ending. It's a never ending teaching.
Why do you think the Bible's the greatest selling book ever sold? Why do you think you're trying to translate Bible in every language possible known to man? Because God said He wants everyone to get the gospel, hear the gospel at least once. At least once. Every person is live. So, excuse me. In order to do that, you've got to, translate it in every language, which is definitely a tall task. But you know what I'm saying. Bottom line is, man, get off your holy stick. Get off your holy pedestal. Start getting real with life. People, if you want to start helping people get saved, you want to start helping people get to the Lord, there's one thing you need to do. Pray. Just pray for them. Pray for them. When you get opportunity to minister, do what you have to do. Don't overpower them with it. Have a discussion with them, or her, and be there. Contact information.
Show them love and stop judging.
Real talk. Stop y'all judging. Y'all ridiculous with the judging. Stop the judging. You don't know where that person's been. You don't know what that person's gone through.
Nope.
You don't know what that person's seen.
No.
What that person's even done.
Scary.
You see that experiment too. This is all for y'all just to get some food for thought, you know what I mean? Don't get caught up in all this other garbage that's out there. Just be real, do your thing, serve God the best way you know how to. Like I always say, it's 66-34, real talk, 66-34. 66 ways to God, 34% of you It's that standard. You will give more, that's up to you. That standard. Between work, family, and all the other stuff, people only get 34% of their life anyway. And those that give more are just have more time. Keep it real, y'all. Really, keep it real. You know, right, young? Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it God. Look inside, and always find the real you. It's true, realistic. Trust God, nobody else. God will lead you to the right people. Right?
Way.
KingofUAE.com. Like.